How's it going, guys? This is Jason, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're going to be doing another standard event, and we're going to be using a Rakdos Aristocrats deck. This one made by Lolo Polo 2001 for a recent competition. Let's give it a look. So some of the staples of this deck are Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, one of the new cards from the Theros set, Gutterbones, and Midnight Reaper. All of those sort of have the same theme of doing like aggro-style card advantage. With Kroxa, you're making opponents discard cards or dealing damage to them if they can't. You also have the possibility of escaping him later on. Gutterbones, a 2/1 early creature that can be brought back from the graveyard. And Midnight Reaper, which gives you cards when your own creatures die. So lots of various ways of giving sort of unintuitive ways of gaining card advantage. Normally you think of draw cards as the way to get card advantage, but there's other ways such as these. In addition to that, as a Aristocrats deck, there's lots of sacrifice mechanics. You've got the Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar combo. You've got Claim the Firstborn, which basically acts as direct removal when you have a sacrifice engine like Witch's Oven or Woe Strider. Priest of Forgotten Gods as well. Mayhem Devil, which deals damage when you sacrifice stuff. And Woe Strider. I think that's the only other addition from the Theros set aside from Kroxa. It's a 3/2 sacrifice engine. Creates a goat, allows you to scry, and it allows you to escape. It's a lot going on here. But I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright. So this is attempt number 2 with this deck. Attempt number 1. I only got to 3 wins, but some of the losses there were pretty heartbreaking. Either because I lost due to misplaying, or I lost due to just sheer luck and just barely not being able to kill the opponent. Pretty frustrating stuff, but we're going to do better this time. Opponent goes first. Not super happy about this land situation. Fabled Passage. I'd like to be able to play Gutterbones into Priest of Forgotten Gods, but I can't do that with this. But I think it's still keepable, potentially. I'd like to draw a basic land, which means maybe I should do Blood Crypt first. Fabled Passage second. Nice. Okay, a swamp. So now I need to decide, of turns 1, 2, and 3, which ones do I want to guarantee to be able to play spells? Well, Hollowed Fountain makes me think Control, which means I want fast creatures out, so probably Gutterbones I need out first. And why didn't I do the swamp instead of... I wish I could undo this. Control Z doesn't do it. Okay, well now I have to do this. It's fine. Paying life isn't too consequential against control decks anyway. It's mostly aggro decks where you have to worry about that. Oh, it's Bant. Interesting. So is this like mid-range or ramp? Looking like ramp, seeing Arboreal Grazer. Well, I think Priest of Forgotten Gods is coming out next. Especially since we have Claim the Firstborn, we could sacrifice that Arboreal Grazer and potentially kill something big if you play something big. I'm trying to think if this would have any board wipes, this color scheme. Maybe a time wipe, but it seems like there's a lot of green here for a time wipe. Not too sure what to expect from Ban, honestly. It's one of the lesser used meta decks. Paradise Druid. So I think we're going to steal Arboreal Grazer and then make him sacrifice Paradise Druid. That sounds like a good idea. And we'll do Blood Crypt tapped. Yoink. Should I attack? Maybe he won't block. He's got to block though, right? Oh wow, that was a mistake on his part. He definitely needed to block there. Not sure he realized that I was going to kill both of his creatures anyway. Okay, Gutterbones back, play him again. Do Blood Crypt tapped. That was a pretty good turn. Solid. Next turn we're doing Mayhem Devil, probably a Fabled Passage as well to get a 1 free damage in. And we'll probably find a mountain so we can do Claim the Firstborn if he plays another creature. But I think we interrupted his mana ramp strategy there. Should we use Priest of Forgotten Gods to kill his 1/1? That's so pathetic, though. We're just going to use Fabled Passage to kill his 1/1. Yeah, that'll work. we don't need to sacrifice Gutterbones for that. And now his Saga there is going to go to waste because he has no creatures. Nice. He's probably going to scramble to put out a 4-power creature so we can get the benefit out of first row in games, but then we're just going to use Priest of Forgotten Gods to kill it. Oh, that doesn't even stay on the battlefield. And also it sacrifices, so I get to get a free damage out of Mayhem Devil. Nice. Should I just fill the board with Mayhem Devils? I still don't know what to expect in terms of board wipes, so maybe I shouldn't. But I'm definitely playing another Gutterbones, so then I have 2 fodder to sacrifice with Priest of Forgotten Gods if I need. I think I am going to. I'm not sure what else he's got. Things are looking pretty good for us. I am concerned about a time wipe, but haven't seen any evidence that he has one yet. I'm just basing that off of what the colors could potentially have. Elspeth Conquers Death. Well, we're sacrificing whatever he targets, so it's not exiled. We need stuff in the graveyard for escape creatures. We get 4 free damage out of that? Excellent. 6, actually, because of Priest of Forgotten Gods' ability. Free mana as well. I think he's dead. He's tapped out. That's game. Wow. That was a good round. Seems like it's tough to deal with Priest of Forgotten Gods when you're only able to play 1 or 2 creatures per turn. Why is it giving me 2 Fabled Passages? It's statistically extremely unlikely. It's basically like we're going second with this hand. I feel like mulliganing it. I think we're going to mulligan it. That's better. That's way better. Keep. So let's see. Turn 1, Gutterbones. Turn 2, Kroxa. Turn 3, Woe Strider. So we don't need Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, that seems good. Hello? Is he deciding whether to mulligan as well? Oh, he did. Excellent. So it's sort of even. Mono red aggro. Another Woe Strider. Nice. Let's see if he uses Shock on Gutterbones. Guess not. He's probably waiting to see if I had like a Priest of Forgotten Gods or something. What did we get rid of? Mountain, okay. So we did 3 damage, nice. Rimrock Knight. Okay, let's do Woe Strider. We'll probably chump block his Rimrock Knight with that goat and then sacrifice it to Scry. Oh, never mind. Can't do that now. So should I sacrifice the goat now? No, because we've got another one coming out. We can sacrifice it later. We'll take this damage for now. We don't want to waste our sacrifice fodder for nothing. Ooh, Cauldron Familiar. Nice. Is that worth paying 2 life for getting out this turn? I don't know. Not really, because I don't have any Witch's Ovens. We might as well wait. Scorched Spitter. Looks like he might be in mana trouble. That's good to see. Jump block. What do we have coming up? Mountain? Nope. We're all set on lands. Oh my god, Mayhem Devil, beautiful. We can just destroy his creatures now. That's probably the best thing we could have drawn, honestly. Yeah, let's concede. Especially when he was on, like, limited mana, and he only had, like, 1 toughness creatures. That was devastating. Scrabbling Claws. Huh. Alright. Let's continue. Yeah, one of the games in my last attempt was pretty frustrating. I was playing against a mono red aggro deck that had a Robber of the Rich, and they stole my Mayhem Devil and played it, so that whenever I activated a sacrifice mechanic in my deck, they just punished me for it, and it was super annoying. So, feels good to have revenge against mono red aggro. I go first. Castle Locthwain has to enter tapped, sadly, but we do have a lot of good early game playables. Oh, man. I'm having difficulty getting like a reasonable land situation in my starting hand. I mean, it's acceptable. We can play something by turn 2, but God, I would love to just to just curve out. But we'll keep it, I guess. Witch's Oven, okay. So maybe I should do Priest of Forgotten Gods first. And then next turn, if we draw a land, maybe Gutterbones and another Priest of Forgotten Gods. Oh no, we can do Gutterbones, and then if we draw a Swamp, we can do Kroxa, and then sacrifice both before Kroxa gets sacrificed by its triggered ability. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd only be worth it, though, if he played a creature that we could kill. So yeah, if he plays a creature we can kill and we get a Swamp, that's the play. What is he doing? And what does this card hurt? Whoa, that's a cool animation. That's totally badass. I pretty much never use those fancy card arts. Maybe I should. A lot of people have some pretty cool ones. I always stick with just the default, but this one's making me change my mind. That's so awesome. What are you doing? Take your turn. Oh, is he deciding whether he wanted to pay life for that or not? Oh, Left-Struck Beast, okay. Well, we got a land, but not the right kind. So we're not going to be able to do that play, sadly. So I'm guessing this is Temur Adventure after seeing Love-Struck Beast in these colors here, so... I guess we could do another Priest and Witch's Oven. Seems reasonable. Potentially next turn we could do the combo, but he's probably going to have another creature, so we won't be able to force which one it is. But I definitely like the idea of playing Gutterbones and Kroxa and sacrificing those two. This guy's taking forever on his turns. Come on, man. Oh, now he's paying life. He's clearly got stuff to play this time. Is he just going for Love-Struck Beast? Incubation. Interesting. Didn't expect to see this in Temur Adventure, if that's what it is. Fae of Wish is great. Can't wait. Another 1/1. Alright. Mayhem Devil will be nice with these 1/1s here. Although, actually, I'd rather draw a Swamp, to be honest. Swamp would be really good. Oh my god, thank you. So yeah, let's do Gutterbones and Kroxa, and then sacrifice those two with Priest of Forgotten Gods and get rid of one of his. So let's see, how do I do this? I need to do full control, I believe, so that I can respond to my own stuff. And then I think we'll have enough for Midnight Reaper as well. Got rid of a land, alright. Did 3 damage, and now let's sacrifice it before it sacrifices itself. Kill one of his 1/1s, we get a card, we get mana. All around good time. I don't think we need full control anymore since that activated. Okay. So do I want to do Midnight Reaper or Gutterbones? I can't play Gutterbones right away, so I might as well do Midnight Reaper. Yeah. And that way, if he does have a board wipe or something, like a Storm's Wrath, I can just use Priest of Forgotten Gods again and draw a bunch of cards. Fae of Wishes, okay. Thankfully, he doesn't have a Lucky Clover or anything duplicating his... Oh my god, he got a Storm's Wrath. Exactly as I thought. Well, we know it's coming, so we can prepare accordingly. Definitely means that I'm not escaping Kroxa anytime soon. Actually, no, I probably will after he clears the board, but... Might as well attack for now. Yep. That's fine. Let's bring back Gutterbones, and we're going to use Priest of Forgotten Gods during his turn to use Castle Locthwain. That's the plan. We're not playing him now, obviously. Storm's Wrath now? Come on, you know you want to. Just go for it. He's going to be down to 10 life. Wow. We barely even attacked. There you go. Draw a bunch of cards. Get some mana. Another Kroxa, nice. Let's go ahead and use that mana while we've got it. That is a lot of life we just lost, though, I just realized. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this with Witch's Oven, why not? Get a food. Okay, what now? We've got lots of mana. We can do Mayhem Devil. I think Mayhem Devil is probably a good idea. We can kill any more 1/1s he wants to play. And we can do Kroxa as well. And Gutterbones, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do Kroxa and then sacrifice it with Witch's Oven. That sounds good. We hold full control for that. That way we have multiple foods. 4 foods to be specific. Oh, nice! I don't even know if that was concede worthy. I mean, we definitely had him in the single digits, but I mean, knowing what Temur Reclamation or Temur Adventure is capable of, he definitely could have come back. Let's continue. Although he does know what was in his hand better than I do. But I was pretty happy with that. I love when you can play Kroxa and then sacrifice it before he sacrifices himself to get even more benefit out of him. That's one of my favorite plays with this deck. Be that from Witch's Oven or from Priest of Forgotten Gods. It's all good. Alright, I go first. We've got Cauldron Familiar, Gutterbones, Midnight Reaper. We can't play these two till we find a mountain, but it looks like a decent start. Keep it. Hopefully we find a mountain. Or even a swamp so we can play Midnight Reaper turn 3. Why did you change colors back? Go back to being dark. Hello? Okay. Turn 1 Gutterbones. Probably turn 2 Cauldron Familiar. Witch's Oven would be a decent draw as well. Start that combo up turn 2. Mono red aggro. Blood Crypt, nice. So we can do Mayhem Devil turn 3. Although, honestly, against red, I'll probably do Midnight Reaper first. Because he'll probably be a target for removal. And I'd rather have him be removed than Mayhem Devil. So let's do Cauldron Familiar and Blood Crypt tapped. Yeah, probably Midnight Reaper first. Because he's going to have a lot of single removal. We want to make sure we get things out of out of that exchange if we can. What is he looking at that mountain for? People are taking a really long time in their turns, I'm noticing. Should I do a trade here? Probably not. I'll let it through. He's going to do a buff. Oh, Room Wrap 9, alright. Okay. Shock. Okay. Yeah, as I thought, he had single removal for stuff. Well, let's do Midnight Reaper now. That way we get cards out of any more destruction he does, and Mayhem Devils are coming out next. He'll probably do a buff here and kill Midnight Reaper. That's fine, though. We're drawing it out of his hand and getting a card out of it. Another light up the stage. Wow. Look at all these stages being lit up. He can probably do a Torbrand next turn. That's unfortunate. Should I do Woe Strider so that next turn I can do Claim the Firstborn and sacrifice his shit? I should if I think he's not going to destroy it. I think he's probably going to want to be playing Torbrand next turn, so I think Woe Strider is probably the way to go. I'm hoping. I'm hoping he doesn't just kill Woe Strider, because he's my only sacrifice mechanic right now. If I knew I was going to be drawing a land next turn, I would have played Woe Strider next turn and played Mayhem Devil this turn. But I don't know that I'm going to get a land. Also, I don't have an answer for Torbrand if he does play that. I basically just need to kill every creature around Torbrand so that he's not so scary. But Torbrand's going to take some concentrated firepower from probably both my Mayhem Devils to get rid of. Oh, he's killing my Woe Strider. Fuck. Ah. Well, we need to sacrifice this to make sure we draw something decent. Mountain. That would have been nice last turn. We need like a sacrifice engine now to make these Claim the Firstborns do something. So I think we need to get rid of that mountain and look for like a Witch's Oven or something. That sucks. Unlucky. Fervent Champion, yeah. Hey, Priest of Forgotten Gods would also be pretty good. Oh, he lost his Torbrand because he didn't play it. Excellent. I guess he didn't have enough mana. If he plays a mountain now, though, he'll have enough for Embercleave if he's got that in his hand. Anax, okay. We're definitely stealing that with Claim the Firstborn. Ooh, Priest of Forgotten Gods. We have to do this and then steal his Anax. The thing is, I'm worried about him removing Priest of Forgotten Gods before I can actually get the sacrifice off. So, actually, maybe I should just do Priest of Forgotten Gods and Claim the Firstborn now? I would have to use Claim the Firstborn on Priest of Forgotten Gods and not be able to steal his Anax, though, which would not be ideal. So I think I'm going to do Mayhem Devil. Oh, God, I don't know. If he has removal, it's going to suck if I play this. But I think we have to try. Really hoping he doesn't have any removal for Priest of Forgotten Gods. Because this would be an amazing play. If we could steal his Anax and then sacrifice it with Priest of Forgotten Gods and kill some of his creatures with Mayhem Devil, it'd be amazing. I just need one more turn. Just get through this turn intact, and I think we got it. But obviously he's going to have something to do this turn. Please don't remove Priest of Forgotten Gods. It's harmless, right? You can choose the creature you sacrifice. There's no threat. You'll just sacrifice Grim Initiate, get a free zombie, call it a day. He's got fucking Embercleave. How much damage is that going to be? Embercleave is going to do... It's going to make this guy a 7/7. That's 14 damage that I can't prevent. I need to block with Mayhem Devil, I think. Fuck. Here's what we can do. We can prevent this. Here's what we're going to do. If he plays Embercleave, we're going to sacrifice Gutterbones and Mayhem Devil with Priest of Forgotten Gods. That'll proc Mayhem Devil twice. We'll kill both these creatures. And then I'll have to sacrifice his Anax, I believe. Yeah, there's Embercleave. It's targeting it. What the fuck? Oh, right. Priest of Forgotten Gods has Summoning Sickness. We just needed one more turn and we could have fucking killed him. That is infuriating. It's like we were one turn and one land away from pulling off that amazing comeback. God. That's very reminiscent of the last attempt at the standard event. It was a lot of games like that where it was just like one life, one mana, one turn short of victory. Finally, a decent land situation. Look at this. This is beautiful. Opponent goes first. We're even curving out. I love this. I want hands like this every game. So, Temple of Epiphany makes me think Jeskai Fires. Potentially is at Flash, but I feel like Temple of Epiphany is kind of slow for that. Do I want to do Kroxa or another Cauldron Familiar? I think I want to do Fabled Passage and Cauldron Familiar this turn. Let's attack and see what happens. I feel like he was waiting for me to play something that he could destroy with like a Bone Crusher Giant, and I feel like he's just disappointed to see that I played another one of these. Yeah. He used a Bone Crusher Giant on a Cauldron Familiar. That's a great trade for me. Okay, so probably Midnight Reaper next. Although actually, he probably has a counter, so maybe Kroxa instead. Let's find a mountain. Yeah, you could have an Ionize. Oh, we have a spare one. Okay, well, actually... Yeah, we'll still do Kroxa, though. We'll attack first. See if we can bait out maybe a flash creature. Nope. Alright. Kroxa it is. Sinister Sabotage. Okay. That's totally fine. It's an escape creature. It belongs in the graveyard anyway. It's kind of funny. Even though he used a counter, it's basically like we still got the same value out of him because we made him lose a card in his hand. Really, the only benefit he got was a free Surveil. So that actually was totally worth it. Midnight Reaper coming out next. Okay, so definitely looking like it is at Flash so far. He's got counters, he's got Bone Crushers. Woe Strider. We'll attack first, as always. Midnight Reaper. Scorching Dragonfire. That was rude. Guess that means he's not counter... Why would he not use Scorching Dragonfire or Midnight Reaper? I guess because he thinks I might have Witch's Oven? But I've already got a Cauldron Familiar in the graveyard, though. I don't know. Brazen Borrower. He's doing a pretty good job of stalling, I gotta say. Is he gonna sacrifice that for an island and then play a Gadwick? No, he's doing Bone Crusher the creature. Alright. Fabled Passage. Midnight Reaper, I suppose. I'd be fine trading a Midnight Reaper for a Bone Crusher Giant. Next turn we could do Woe Strider, and then steal his Bone Crusher and sacrifice it. Okay. And should I hold off on getting rid of that Fabled Passage? I don't need it yet, so I might as well. It'd be good if I had a Mayhem Devil to use that for free sacrifice. Shock. He's got an answer for everything, doesn't he? Well, we have enough mana next turn for Midnight Reaper and Woe Strider, so probably do both. We'll do Woe Strider. Oh, wait, no, but we want to do Claim the Firstborn, though, to kill this Bone Crusher, so maybe we should wait. I think we're all set on lands. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this now. Get a mountain since we already have Castle Locthwain in our hand. Let's see. We'll do Midnight Reaper first and then Woe Strider. I think I can still trade Midnight Reaper for Bone Crusher before I actually steal it. And I definitely want Woe Strider to make it on the field, so that way Claim the Firstborn can be used as removal. Don't you counter it. Don't do it. Okay, good. Brazen Borrower. Okay, as expected. We'll probably chump block Bone Crusher Giant this turn with the Goat and Scry. Oh, he's not even attacking. All right. Well, maybe we should steal Brazen Borrower instead of Bone Crusher with Claim the Firstborn, because Bone Crusher can be blocked by land. Ooh, Priest of Forgotten Gods. Well, now I'm changing my opinion. I think I should probably hold off on stealing anything until we have Priest of Forgotten Gods out there. Yeah. That'll work real nice. If I pay 2 life, I can actually use Castle Locthwain this turn, but is that worth it? I feel like I should probably conserve my life. I'm on the defensive slightly here. He's not going to block with his Bone Crusher if I attack with these guys. So we'll attack with Woe Strider. Yeah, I don't think he's going to block. Even if he does, it's fine. Woe Strider has escape. Free damage! Okay. Any instant Thrix. I was afraid of seeing Thrix. That's unfortunate. He's going to be doing 7 damage by this guy. But if he doesn't have a counter, Claim the Firstborn could still turn things around. Oh, god damn it. Fucking Scorching Dragonfire. Well, we have no choice but to sacrifice this now. Another Claim the Firstborn. Yes. We need as many of those as we can. We can get rid of Bone Crusher and Brazen Borrower. We can't get rid of Thrix anymore. But we should be able to do enough damage that we can just out-damage him if we steal the other 2. So I think that's a good idea. Hopefully he doesn't have a thing for Woe Strider either. It's getting a little close. We're down to 6, but I think stealing these guys, we should do enough damage to kill him, potentially. Just hoping he doesn't have a counter. We can also escape this guy. Oh, we should do that first, so that we can get rid of the card in his hand. If it is a counter, then he'll use it on this. Either way, that card's gone. Nice. I think we win. That's game. He's got nothing else to play. Yoink. Oh, man. Even attacked with the 0/1 Goat. Beautiful. That was a good example of Kroxa coming in for the clutch final discard. I don't know what he had there, but I'm glad we got rid of it. Thought Erasure. All right. And that brings us to 4 wins, which covers the entry cost of the standard event. Let's continue on, see how far we can go. It's already farther than we made it in the last attempt. Betamu. I go first. Looks like we are curving out, but we're going to need a mountain if we're going to be able to play this Claim the Firstborn at some point. But looks good to me. Keep. We've even got enough for a turn 3 Priest of Forgotten Gods sacrifice with Cauldron Familiar and the Goat from Woe Strider. Temple of Epiphany. Another Jeskai Fires? Or is this... Wait, no, last time we saw Temple of Epiphany, this was... Is it Flash? There's that mountain we need. Excellent. Let's get this out. Hopefully it's not killed by shock or something, like it was last game. That was sad. Actually, last game I think it was Bone Crusher. Lucky Clover, oh man. I don't think we have a way of dealing with that. And he's probably going to do a Bone Crusher Giant and kill multiple things. That's unfortunate. But you know what that means, actually? That means we need to do Woe Strider before Cauldron Familiar. Because we need to sacrifice anything that he's going to target with Bone Crusher so that they fizzle. Yeah. He's probably going to do Bone Crusher, if he has one, to disrupt all this. Brazen Borrower would be less... Yeah, there's Bone Crusher. Well, let's see what he's going to target with the new thing. Yeah, makes sense. My two most important cards. God damn it. Okay, so this one's the copy. The one we really care about fizzling is the one that targets Woe Strider. So we're going to use the Priest of Forgotten Gods sacrifice to get rid of that. It sucks to do, but at least we fizzled it. How many cards do we need? 4 others. So Fabled Passage can contribute to that. And then like a couple more cards in the graveyard and we can bring back Woe Strider. Let's do this now. We've got way too many lands. That's 3. Oh, 4 other cards. This one's already in the graveyard, so actually no, we're not even close. We need 2 more cards in the graveyard. So just this Claim the Firstborn won't do it. We're going to need him to kill one of these Cauldron Familiars. Oh, there we go. Both the Cauldron Familiars dead. I guess that answers that. Man, he does not want me having creatures, I'm realizing. I think we are gonna do Woe Strider so that we can do Claim the Firstborn whenever he decides to play a creature. Yep, here we go. Hopefully he plays Bone Crusher and then we can steal it and do 9 damage. And then sacrifice it. That would be ideal. Incubation. He's leaving 3 mana untapped, so that may be what he's going to do. Oh, he took an Edgewall Innkeeper. Interesting. Oh, he's playing that first? Well, that's also worthy of taking with Claim the Firstborn, but if he has a Brazen Borrower, he's probably going to use that on my Woe Strider. Did I call it or what? And he's going to bounce my goat as well, so I might as well sacrifice it. How annoying. But it doesn't matter, we can still play it. Ooh, Kroxa, yeah. Give me that. Let's get rid of the last cards in his hand. So let's see here. Woe Strider, we can afford to do everything, I think. Let me hold full control so I can sacrifice this before it sacrifices itself. That's 1 card gone. Another Lucky Clover. And yeah, let's sacrifice it. Witch's Oven. Is that... I don't think that's beneficial anymore now that we've lost our Cauldron Familiars. I think we need like a Mayhem Devil or something. Mayhem Devil would be really good. Yeah, I probably need to take Edgewall Innkeeper, right? So he doesn't draw any cards. Also, why am I holding full control? I don't need it anymore. Bye-bye, card draw. Didn't I just put this on the bottom? What the hell? Yeah, we need to continue limiting his card draw. Also, we need to find card draw ourselves, like a Midnight Reaper or something to give us our card. Oh, God. Speaking of card advantage, Escape to the Wilds. What a play. And the Great Henge. Oh, shit. Thankfully, he can't play that right away. But how long can he play that? Until the end of your next turn. So he could play that next turn if he plays a creature or something this turn. He's definitely ramping up pretty well. Claim the Firstborn. Nice. I guess we'll just attack. We don't have much to do right now, sadly. I'm really hoping we just don't draw any lands. Lands are totally pointless right now. Oh god, 2 Fae of Wishes. Must be nice. He's gonna take the most annoying cards. Storm's Wrath, really? For these little old creatures? What else? Pulse of Marasa, oh god. Another Woe Strider, that's pretty funny. I'll take it. Yeah. And should I attack with it right away with Claim the Firstborn? I think I should, because then next turn I can... Well, maybe not next turn, but... I can potentially attack... Or... Oops, what am I doing? I can potentially play Kroxa pretty soon. If I get, like, one more thing in the graveyard. He's going to need to play a creature at some point to block. I guess he could also just use Pulse of Marasa to bring back Storm's Wrath. Do it again. But it seems like a waste of that card for just 2 creatures. God, it gains him 6 life. That's insane. Bone Crusher. Is that enough cards now in the graveyard for Kroxa? Kroxa should be pretty hard for him to get rid of. Do I want Priest of Forgotten Gods? I feel like it's pretty useless now that I have no creatures left. Yeah, definitely doing Kroxa as soon as we can. Midnight Reaper, nice. Let's get that out there. He has pretty good card advantage right now, but if I get Kroxa out and he doesn't kill it right away, we can potentially remedy that. Definitely blocking that. Mountain. Great. Lovestruck Beast. He's making 2. Definitely glad I got rid of that Edgeball Innkeeper. He would be swimming in cards right now if I hadn't. What other creatures are you playing? Brazen Borrower during my end step, maybe? Or another Bone Crusher Giant? I'd probably go with Bone Crusher, personally. Yeah, there you go. What is with these lands? God. Okay, well, Kroxa's coming out for sure. We have enough for a Castle Locthwain proc as well. Let's get rid of all these. So he's at least a blocker for his bigger creatures. And we can get rid of one of the cards in his hand. We got rid of a Lovestruck Beast. Nice. We'll do Castle Locthwain during his end step. We're super starved for cards right now, and he's looking really good on them, but yeah. He's got ridiculous mana advantage. He's got a decent board advantage. That Lucky Clover is doing work for him right now. Every card he draws is basically 2-fold. He's got a lot of cards in exile, which gives him a card advantage. Is that another Fae of Wishes? Please no. Please no more. This deck I know has nothing to do against artifacts like Lucky Clover. He's gonna kill my fucking... Oh my god. That's so annoying that Dahmer's Ambush doesn't even use fight mechanics, it just deals damage directly to the thing. Fuck. This game's over. Kroxa was my last hope. Let's just see what we draw. We're probably going to concede if it's not something good. Yeah, because we're basically dead next turn anyway, unless we can turn this around somehow. I don't see any single card we could draw that would help us. We need like a Witch's Oven. No. Okay, Mayhem Devil's a start. We would need like a Woe Strider as well to actually turn this around and kill his 1/1s. And we did not get it. Okay. Even if we find one now, there's not enough mana to cast both of the things, so we're definitely dead. Good game. Wow. Temur Adventure, very difficult to deal with when you get that Lucky Clover out. It's really the shortfall of, like, aggro or combo style decks if they lack flexibility. Because, yeah, there's nothing in this deck that can deal with either enchantments or artifacts. So, I think basically the only way to deal with them is to make your opponent discard them before they play them, which isn't viable for early game artifacts where you can't even play Kroxa yet. I like the land situation. Swamp and a mountain. We've got lots of early game playables. We'll keep it. Definitely going for a turn 2 Priest of Forgotten Gods. Claim the Firstborn, steal one of his creatures and sacrifice it. I would love that. What are we up against? Blood Crypt. A mirror match? Not quite. I think it might be a Rakdos aggro, if I'm seeing Fervent Champion. I don't think Fervent Champion is usually with Aristocrats. But if he plays another creature, which he probably will, hopefully we can do the Claim the Firstborn Priest of Forgotten Gods combo and kill 2 of his creatures. That is if he doesn't just immediately kill my Priest of Forgotten Gods. We do have a spare, though, so that's nice. Let's see what he plays. Oh, he's targeted it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mire's Grasp. Fuck. Okay, well, we can do it again next turn. I would like a land, though. Yes, thank you. Hopefully he doesn't have removal for this one as well, because I would love to do that combo. It would be even better if I could get Midnight Reaper out first and then draw 2 cards from the sacrifice. That would be ideal. 3 cards, actually, from Priest of Forgotten Gods' ability. But let's see what he does. If he attacks, we're letting it through. I don't want to risk him having a creature buff. Ephemia, nice. That will work for the combo. We'll steal Ephemia, attack with it and Cauldron Familiar, and then sacrifice stuff. Oh, does he have another creature? Mojus' favorite. Oh! Well, now we need another land to make this combo work. We need to get, like, Woe Strider out, or Midnight Reaper. Oh, thank God. So, which one? Probably Woe Strider. Even though I'm not drawing a card with Midnight Reaper anymore, I do have a goat that I can sacrifice instead of losing one of the good ones. So let's do that. And most important is killing his Ephemia, so we're gonna take that with Claim the Firstborn. This is a very interesting setup, by the way. I don't think I've seen Ephemia in Rakdos. Usually I see that in Ores of Enchantments. Oh, wow. He conceded because I stole and sacrificed Ephemia? It seems premature, but I'll take it. Did not think things were going to go like that. It really just goes to show you, even if the game is looking like it's not going well, sometimes just one really good play can demoralize your opponent into conceding. You can never put that past people. I've seen that happen so many times, and it just surprises me every time. Opponent goes first. This looks like a really good starting hand. We'll keep it. I love when we curve out and we have a decent amount of lands. One of each color. Oh, Jessica fires. Hello. 3 on the top. That doesn't bode well. Okay. Gutterbones. We'll get some early damage in, hopefully. Probably Kroxa next. Oh, Witch's Oven for sure. If he's going to have board wipes, we definitely need Witch's Oven out. So actually, I think I'm going to do Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven instead of Kroxa just yet. Yeah. Let's do a mountain as well. Turn 3, I think I'll do Kroxa. I think I'm going to save Mayhem Devil until after he's wiped the board with Deafening Clarion, which I'm fairly certain he's going to do. Although maybe he won't if I only have these 2 out. So, not sure yet. Either way, we're definitely keeping up the pressure this way. Priest of Forgotten Gods, nice. So maybe I should do that to bait the Deafening Clarion. We're definitely not doing Mayhem Devil, so I'm going to do Blood Crypt tapped. That's for sure. And let's attack first. And I think we are going to do... I don't know. We're going to do Priest of Forgotten Gods. The reason being, we can do Kroxa sacrificed with Priest of Forgotten Gods if this doesn't have Summoning Sickness. So if we can go for that combo, that would be ideal. Plus this might bait the Deafening Clarion, and then we can play Mayhem Devil next. If he plays just one Deafening Clarion, that's... I think that gives me the odds that he doesn't have a second for a while. Fires. Let's see if he has the Deafening Clarion right away. Or if he's going to go with Sphinx of Foresight. Deafening Clarion, okay. So let's go ahead and sacrifice. We're losing 2 creatures, but probably get Mayhem Devil out next turn. We're getting him low, but not low enough where I'm really... Oh, another Priest of Forgotten Gods. Nice. We're actually going to put that out before Mayhem Devil. And I think I am still going to save this Kroxa. Yeah, for now we'll just take Gutterbones back. Because, yeah, I would love to play Gutterbones and Kroxa and sacrifice those 2 with Priest of Forgotten Gods. Oketra. That's fine. Hopefully he doesn't... Oh, God, Cavalier Flame. Ah! And he's making zombies. Oh, God, this is bad. You know, we have to play Mayhem Devil now, because even though... Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this. Is he just going to one-shot me? How much damage is that? 16. Ah. We gotta take it. Thankfully... Oh, wait, no, it's more than that. This guy has Double Strike. I think we fucking lose. Oh my God, we lose. That's exactly 23 damage. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I think we survive if we do this Cauldron Familiar thing once. Just barely. I think we're down to 1 health. Oh my God. Oh no, I miscounted. Fuck. What bullshit that combo is. It's so powerful. You just did 24 damage in 1 turn with haste. Oh my God. That's potentially the best I've ever seen that combo work. Turn 5, he had nothing on the field except fires. He just does 24 damage in 1 attack. None of the creatures were on the field before. Insta-played 24 damage worth of... Oh, Jesus. It's hard not to be salty about that. That's just so insane. But, we got to 5 wins. It's better than average. I think we are going to count that one. Oh, man, it's just so disappointing getting destroyed like that. We were above 20 life, and he just one-shot us. That is impressive. All right, well, that is going to wrap this episode up. I'm still just kind of in shock over that last loss, but we were doing pretty well for a while. I was struggling a bit with my starting hands, but near the end we started evening out in terms of the lands we were getting and the early playables. But yeah, I like this deck. I definitely like the addition of Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. He works really well, I think, with this deck. Especially once you realize that you can sacrifice him with your sacrifice engines before he sacrifices himself to get extra benefits. It's just a really nice combo you can make, and potentially really demoralizing for your enemies as well. Sometimes, even if the combo itself isn't that good, just the fact that you pulled off something that looks like it's sort of overpowered, it just makes them concede immediately, which is always fun. But yeah, that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.